I'm just going to do the walk-on scene. You may see that I'm limping. We'll get on to that in a little bit. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Bristol Channel. Welcome back, or welcome to the 28th of December. Christmas has come and gone in a blink of an eye, or a trip to A&E. Yes. So what I'm going to do now is just show you how I spent. So for people that are on my page or my Instagram or my Shore Hunted Facebook page, you had already seen that I had a little bit of a mishap on Christmas morning and ended up in A&E. But if not, if you're a little bit squeamish, look away. I'm not going to actually show you my foot, but this is how I started Christmas Day 2023. Look at me. Now, I'm going to give you two options. It was classed as a Christmas injury. Did I get a cracker stuck up my ass, trying to be a bit kinky with my wife? Or did I stand on a sellotape dispenser? You make up your mind. I could have done both. No. Anyway, that's how I started Christmas. It was great. I was only in the hospital for a couple of hours. It's all sorted. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm here. Yeah, I've had 6 stitches in my big toe. I actually stood right on the sellotape dispenser while my toe went on the serrated bit. And as you know, we've got a printing company and it's a commercial one, so it's not got any guards. So it's smarted just a little bit. But my wife, do you know what she said? Well, if you put it away properly, you wouldn't have stood on that. Cheers, love. I'm bleeding out here. I need a tourniquet, I was saying. But look, jokes aside, welcome back, everyone. Christmas is gone, as I've said, and welcome back to the beautiful Bristol Channel. As you know by now, I normally like to fish Chesil Beach quite a lot. It's been out of action for 3 weeks. I was hoping to fish between Christmas and New Year's for you every day on Chesil Beach, and it's unfishable. So as you can see, we're back out in the mud. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow. You know, slower, not just in the mind. Whew. I got my Norway boots on, so hopefully they protect my feet. I've got to go back and get stitches out in 5 or 6 days time, and I'm just praying I don't get an infection in my foot, which will stop me going to Norway. What I'm going to do now is just run over my rig, because quite a lot of times I take it for granted that you know or you've watched my videos before. So I have got a 6-foot pulley with a rotten bottom system. What I'm going to do is just tie it up in front of you to show you how it's working, or how it works. There's 2 more people coming now. It's pretty busy down here. The problem is we've got a 70 miles per hour southwesterly, which is not good for anyone. There's only probably, apart from the Minehead area, I didn't really want to travel all the way down there because I've got stuff on, hopefully, when I get away from here. This is pretty much one of 2 or 3 marks that we can fish to get out of the rain and wind. But look, here you go. Here's my rig for today. We've seen my rotten bottom system there on 15-pound line to a splashdown, 120-pound rig body, to a bead, a pulley bead, a bead, to a 6-0 J-hook and a 4-0 circle hook, held together with my magic tubing. Target species today, you probably know, thornback rays and maybe a big cod, but who knows. I'm just desperate to get back onto the mighty Chesil Beach. Unfortunately, the weather is so bad I'm just not getting the opportunity to get out. I'm sure you know, if you live in the UK, the weather has been shit for pretty much the whole of 2023. And I've literally been embarrassed about some of the sessions that I put up. But I am happy with them, and it's real fishing. Christmas. I'm on it. I'm a little sip. Anyway, I'm not going to eat constantly. That wind's just creeping around the corner. It's pretty cold. Yeah, we've been fishing for half an hour now, and I'm blanking hard. I'm not worried. I've got some peeler crab with me today as well. Hopefully, if there's a big cod out there, I've got a chance, but you know how it goes. We live in hope. I've not seen anything else caught, but we are on the ebb tide, which for me is not the best time. When that tide switches from left to right, which you'll see, I'll show you how hard it pushes. It turns into a massive whirlpool of horribleness out there. That is when we get into the fish, pretty much like normal. Put it in the shit, you got a chance. That's why I use rotten bottoms. If I keep getting caught up, I'll cut one of the hooks off and just go down to a single hook. But we're trying. I'm going to continue eating these. You can keep watching the rods. We will get something. We will. Right, I've just been baiting up behind you and my ratchet's just ripped off. I don't know which rod. It might not be a fish. That right one looks like it's pulling like stink. So what I'm going to do is continue baiting up around here. So I've got 1, 2 peeler crab and a whole squid. It's got to be the right hand one, I think. Just ripped off, only, you know, 5 or 6 seconds. That with a machine gun does this, yeah? That's what I've done. For a little bit longer. Let's get a nice bait out there. We're probably an hour before low. It's a great time. Someone's just turned up next to me. The fishing window cleaner. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. I'll leave you on there. That's strange. It had to be a fish. Might be one just sat on there. Once I've done this bait. Ooh. That wind's just starting to cut round a little bit more. Should have been directly behind us, and now it's more like a westerly. It's okay. I did fancy going somewhere over high, but I can't take the piss. It's Christmas, after all. She puts up with a lot. She doesn't really ask for much, but she's got to play the game, hey? Don't take the piss. There you go. Look at that beautiful bait. Double peeler and a whole squid. on a rotten bottom 5 foot pulley panel. Let's sort this rod out, shall we? I've not actually wound any in yet. Sometimes on a mark like this, you can get some real nice people come over and use 80-pound braid all the way through, tie these worldy knots and pull for a break and cut the line at the reel because they can't pull for a break and it ruins the whole mark. So if that's you, don't do it. So I might just get caught in a nice liner. Or I could be stuck in anyway, but I've got my rotten bottom, so. This one's gone off down tide quite a bit. See if we can get this one back, shall we? Oh, it feels alright. Well, that's interesting. I've been completely stripped there. I left that half an hour. Well, I know what I've got to do now. Keep changing the baits a bit more regular. I'm sure that's just the shore crabs out there. So what I'm going to do is, before I cast out, I'm going to bring in the other one straight away. There's no point in that one being out. There you go. It's coming. It's looking good. No line snags so far. Oh, there's one. Oh no. Come on, keep going. I'm probably stripped on this one, I take it. I cast this one first. Look at that. Got a bit of weed on my knot. Looks like I might have bait on this one. No, stripped. Well, there you go. There's a lesson for you at home. Now, I'm going to be casting every 10 minutes. I've probably been fishing for half an hour. In 20 minutes, I didn't have any bait. That's what I get for being lazy. Well, that's quite a good sign. As I've told you quite a few times, when we've got crabs and when we've got prawns, we've got stuff eating them. So it's definitely good. We've got bait. So I don't really need to hit it very far here. Just want to just plop it out of that. Oh, I nearly fell over there. There you go. Quite hard on 1 foot. Oh, that's a shame. I should have been checking my bait. That's okay though. It's a good sign. Well, that'll be me in Norway in a few weeks' time with you guys. Well, 10 days or whatever. Whew. It's very up and down here. My foot is throbbing. Good though. I'm out fishing and I'm fine.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So come
And there we are. Both of them sat out in that tide, hopefully with bait on. It's my fault. You know this. Just being a little bit lazy. Probably 20 minutes from low, so we're at a good time. What I'm going to do is continue baiting up. I'll leave you with the rods. Hopefully I can get you some action on camera. Been about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour since I last cast out. As you've seen on the first one, I got completely stripped, so it's going to go now. Bit more hard work, a little bit more effort, as you know. The channel's completely full of fresh water, which can be pretty hard work for the fishing. That's not helpful. I found a snag. Oh, there you go. That come out. So what I like to do when it's rough, I like to just put big baits on and leave it, but as they're getting stripped, I've got no choice. Oh. It's coming. A weed, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I'll sort this out. And there we go. That was quarter of an hour and that bait's okay. It's a little bit stripped. It's been attacked, put it that way. But it's good to go. So I know that I was fishing the whole time. What you can do when it's like that, those two peeler crabs have only been out there quarter of an hour, so you can just top the bait up. That's what I like to do. You know, if you want to and you've got loads of bait, just strip it every time, but for the price of bait, I just add a little bit more. Once or twice and then cut it all off. But a good bit of squid and a peeler crab would probably last an hour out there, easy. Probably got about half an hour and that tide's going to start to rip. But my favourite saying, you know this, where we have tide, we have fish. I'm going to drop this one out. Let's get it out there. Oop. Don't want to do that. Right, let's go and have a cast. Just a gentle flick, nothing fancy. Don't want you putting out too far. That wind caught that. That wind's whistling round there. So I'm not really sure. If you look at the left-hand rod, it could be where I've got the rods quite far away from the water, the waves can roll on the line, but it looks a little bit fishy to me. It's just pulled round. There you go. Ah, now I've got some weed, I can see it. Ah, I thought it looked more like weed. What I'm going to do is bring it in anyway. I've got a bait ready. Because I'm quite far away from the water, I'm just going to stay up nice and high, and when the tide turns I've not really got to move. And there we go. some weed. No, I've got a snag. There you go. Just got to keep it going. The weed just pulls your line down. It's horrible. Here we go. Look, here's the culprit coming in. Oh man. Oh. So gear, go away. Just can't stop winding. There you go. Oh well. It's a little bit exciting. This might get stuck, like it has. Right, I'll sort this one out. I just changed that bait, or I'm just changing it I should say, and it come in untouched. It must have been just the first cast. Some crabs must have come through and stripped me out, but the baits are sitting in the water and I'm definitely happier about it. Let's keep going. There you go. That one there has just come in. That's the one I've just changed after half an hour, and that's absolutely fine. What I'm going to do now is go back to half an hour's, and hopefully on the tide, or on the turn I should say, we should get a few bites. Wish me luck everyone. I need some luck. I need some support. Some Christmas. I need a cuddle. What I need is to catch some fish. I try and keep you nice and dry. Need to wipe you over a minute. The joys of filming, hey? Get my hood up. And there we go, we should be okay. You might fall over, you know how it goes when you're filming. You might fall in the mud, might ruin another set of mics at 230 quid. Just the joys of being out, you know. Blanking hard. Go champ! So I've not seen anyone catch a fish yet, but the wind's definitely getting up, and as you can see, it's hammering down. Just what we need. At least I bought my jacket this time. We are just coming up to low water. I'm sorry I can't really look at you, so I get drowned. We're just coming up to low, and we've got a chance. I've got a bait ready, and I'm enjoying myself. I may be blanking. And look at that, it's absolutely hammering down. We're just coming up to low water. Oh my days, it's not the best. Oh, camera move then. Yeah, it's horrible. Hopefully it stops. It's not forecast to sort of last all day, but sometimes, as we know, it's just horrendous. But look, I'll keep fishing. I'm going to keep trying. We're just coming up to low water. The best time for me now. So I'm going to keep working. You sit back, relax, stay out the rain, and I'll do all the hard work myself. Cheers, everyone. could be into a fish here. I'm not sure if you can hear me. I might just have a bit of reef. But I did have a little pull down and it went slack. I don't know, I might just put pulling in a crab. Doesn't really feel fishy, but it's slamming down. Probably a bit of weed, everyone, you know. It's not very nice. I can't really look at you, I'm afraid. You disgust me. No, I can't. I just can't look. We might have a fish here. Could be a small ray. Oh, no. Anyway. Oh. Oh. Golly gosh. Fucking shit. Whoa, it's so horrible, everyone. Got stripped that time. Crap, I can't look up, I'm sorry. I'm not being rude. So I was just beating up the other rod and this one's slackened off. I've got to try and get down without breaking my neck, everyone. I'm definitely in something. There we go. The rotten bottom come out then. There you go, the rotten bottom's gone. Doesn't seem to be a fish. No. Oh well, that's why I do the rotten bottoms. I thought I had a fish. Slacking right off. I'm just winding in a rig with no lead. They'll probably tangle with my other rod now, just for a bit of fun. Oh no, I picked up some weed. Like, I couldn't ever have done that if I tried. A piece of weed. Oh no, I've got... Fuck my life. Oh well, I got my rig back on my double squid. I lost the lead. We've catered for that, everyone. We've catered for that. Oh my god, the 70-mile-an-hour winds have changed direction. I've just lost the set. This is honking, everyone. I can't even look at you. This is disgusting. Oh. I wanted to get out and catch you a fish with the things that I've spoken to you about, but this is disgusting. This is virtually unfishable now. This is the joys of it all. I'm gonna give up and I'm gonna stop doing this, I reckon. I can't, this is just ridiculous, honestly. It's like this every day. Every time I come out, it's like this. It's not the end of the world, but it's starting to get me down a bit with this shit. But look, I'll try and keep fishing. If I get any fish, I'll bring you back. It'll probably ruin the camera and the mics, but... Right, everyone, as you can see, I don't normally swear on my YouTube channel, but it's fucking horrible. I can't even look at the camera. It's dangerous now. If I slip over, I've got a wanky foot, as you know. I can't even film. It's going to ruin the camera. It's just disgusting. So obviously at the start of the video I said I wanted to catch you a few fish, and I've massively failed. But it's not for the want of trying. So my name's Wayne, this is disgusting. This is the Bristol Channel, and I am getting the f out of here. See you later, everyone. Give me a break. I'm not really sure what to say to you at the moment, other than thanks for sticking with me and welcome back to the Shore Hunter YouTube channel. Just look at that out there. Hopefully you can pick that up on camera. Mother Nature's finest. We're at a low water mark at the Bristol Channel, and that is just beautiful. We're about 3 hours before low, and we've got a 12.1 metre tide. As you've seen yesterday, believe it or not, I'm back again. That is the first time I had to stop filming due to the weather. The storm come in, it was supposed to be 75 miles per hour southwesterly, which was kind of behind us with a little bit of rain. It switched it up after low water to about an 80 mile an hour westerly with rain that I've never, well, I have seen, but I don't wish to see again. So I abandoned it at the best time, but I'm back out. Some of you, or quite a lot of you, have been following my journey for quite a long time. I love fishing Chesil Beach, and over the Christmas period, I had 5 or 6 sessions planned with Stu Jones, Gemma, Tom Bagnall, my son Finley, specials, every one. Lots of stuff planned, fancy dress, messing around, cooking. All cancelled due to the weather. Chesil has been unfishable apart from Boxing Day for 3.5 weeks. Boxing Day is the day that I spend time with my family, and I just couldn't get out. So I'm stuck at the Bristol Channel. All right, so please don't moan. I'm the lucky one, I'm out fishing, and hopefully you appreciate that. This is not going to be easy, but if I get a fish, it'll be a good one. Look at that though. As long as we've got that, as long as we've got a tide, we've got a chance of a fish. What I'm going to do now is set myself up. I'll bring you back. You know the routine, you know the drill. I am going to fish harder than I ever have done, if that's possible. Like life, I've made a plan and I'm sticking to it. Don't give up. Don't give up on me, and I will keep trying. In a couple of weeks' time, we will be in Norway and I'll be bagging up for you. So just give me a little bit of leeway, please. All right, I couldn't sleep last night. I just needed to get back out, and we've got a chance. I just want you to know that fishing is about this. Coming out in the fresh air, looking at that. I know it's not very good, but looking at the cloud formation thinking, shit, it's gonna piss down in a minute, hoping to stay out. I've had my exercise and I'm loving life. I've got a little bit of food. I'm still being quite naughty because I got some chocolate and the camera almost blew over then. So that's enough talking. Welcome back everyone. My name's Wayne. This is a little, ooh, that was close. All right, you know who I am. This is a low water mark on the mighty Bristol Channel. Let's do some fishing everyone. Wish me luck. I need it more, especially with this wind coming, than I ever have done. Welcome back. Looking out, that's pretty insane. What I'm going to do is take you over there. A lot of you would probably have never seen tide like that before. And people who live in this area, like me, that's why we kind of say tide and fish. Especially when smooth hangs and big cod turn up. As we know, there's not lots of them. And if there was, I would have caught us one by now, I'm pretty sure. But rig wise again. Hi everyone. After my first cancelled session due to the storm, believe it or not, my mics and camera failed this session. It doesn't really get any better for me at the moment. But I'm not disheartened, I promise you, I'm not. These things are sent to try us, and it's only fishing. So this is the end of day 2. What I'm going to do is just show you a few highlights. I only fished for an hour or so and then realised my camera audio was broken due to all the rain the day before. The camera went blurry and my mics didn't work. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the first part of the video. Here's a few highlights from this one. I've been out again today, believe it or not, and I've actually caught us some fish. So this one will go up on New Year's Day, 6 o'clock. Thanks again for your support. It's been hard, but if we stick together, I promise I will make us some better videos. Just sorting all these rigs out from yesterday. When I left here yesterday, I had to just chuck it all in my box. Pretty horrendous. Well, not here, around the corner. Got 2 rods out now, everyone. Still ripping. The unfortunate thing is, I probably prefer it's still ripping. The unfortunate thing is, on a tide like this, I wouldn't normally fish here. I'd probably go around the corner, but the wind's straight in there.